NBA player and coach was arraigned today in federal court in Brooklyn. As part of a larger investigation, Jones pleaded not guilty to charges of profiting from rigged poker games and giving sports bettors information that was not public at the time. Jones is accused of providing tips on Laker games to an unnamed co-conspirator. In one instance, the information was about LeBron James not playing, and according to prosecutors, the text from Jones read, "Get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight before the information is out." Jones is out on bail after his mother and stepfather put up their home as collateral for his bond. Here's Aaron Tarsky with more.
Damon Jones appeared in two separate courtrooms here to plead not guilty to charges of wire fraud conspiracy and money laundering conspiracy in connection with two separate but related cases related to illegal gambling. The first charged him with using his celebrity as a former NBA player to lure unsuspecting high rollers to rigged poker tables. And the other case involves sports betting, where it's alleged Damon Jones tipped off sports bettors to certain things like an injury back at a 2023 game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Lakers, when federal prosecutors said he knew ahead of time that LeBron James would not play because of an injury, and he was able to tip off sports bettors, they said, before the official NBA injury report came out. Jones appeared subdued, seated at the defense tables in each of the cases in a dark suit, blue shirt, no tie, sipping from an orange Gatorade he bought at the courthouse coffee shop. He was released on a $200,000 bond secured by his parents, who put up their home in Houston as collateral. Jones said nothing as he came and left court, but inside, the judge signaled he may be willing to enter into plea negotiations to resolve the cases before they make it to trial.
Before they make it to trial, Damon Jones is getting ready to cut a deal before it makes it to trial. He looking forward to cutting a deal. Does it look like that man is not about to crack? His mama had to put the house up so he could bounce up and get up out of there. Mama put the house up so I could bounce up. That's what it looked like. That's what the whole possibilities look like when things aren't working the way they're intended. Now, if they saying he's ready to make a plea deal, it's day one. He just got arraigned. He just got arraigned and he's looking to make a plea deal. Does it look like that man ain't ready to tell? That man looked broken. And it's a sad day. It is, because they're targeting Black African-American men. And it's sad. It's real sad to see, because they're targeting us, putting us in this weird circle that we don't deserve to be in. But what we're noticing is that we're being put in these positions that's not advantageous to us by any means. As African American men, we have not been able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. meaning that everything is thrown at our feet. Do you see how quick they were to throw black men under the bus? Do you see how quick not only did they go to throw black men under the bus, but to turn around and say, wow, you know what? I never thought about this before. This might be a problem. They never thought about that. None of these mobsters, 3 mob families, 3 different mob families are named in this lawsuit. And it is more of them. And there's only 3 NBA basketball players, maybe 4, involved in all of these different lawsuits. Meanwhile, there are hundreds of people involved in all of these lawsuits. We don't see any of their faces in the paper. No perp walk. No media with microphones in their face. They could be back in the casino right now gambling. You wouldn't even know. But everybody would look at you and talk about how wrong you are that you are put in this position. Right? Now, let's even double and quadruple down for a minute. When all of these people were talking about the do's and don'ts, oh, they got plenty of white guys named in the indictments. It's just that not the indictments that they're putting in the newspaper. All black NBA basketball players. The first one to snitch. Now, here's where the problem's gonna come in at, fellas. And I want y'all to hit the like button, because they coming with the sabotage job right now. Hit the like button. Damon Jones right now is looking to make a deal, and he's gonna take a plea deal. Damon Jones is looking to take a plea deal. He pleaded not guilty, but he's not going to trial. Trust me. That guy's taking a plea deal. You saw that immediately when you saw him. There was a reason. The NBA is not stupid. They knew something was up because looking at him, they were like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know. They keep saying that over and over again. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really know. What is it that you need to know that you don't know? What is it that you need to know that you just don't? Because it's all right there. What is it that you don't know? No way. That dude ain't finna tell. Now, here's the big kicker. Is LeBron James gonna be the guy? Is he finna roll over on the GOAT? That's what we want to know. Is Bron going down? That's what we want to know. That's what the general public want to know. Is LeBron James going down in this lawsuit? Is he going to give up the fact, LeBron James, how did you come up with this information? LeBron James. They've already named you. You're player number 3. ESPN just called your name, buddy. Now, why would Damon Jones be on the Lakers but not being paid to be a coach? You ever think about that? The last paying job he had in the NBA was the finals against Cleveland when they got swept. Damon Jones pawned his championship ring so that he could place a $200,000 bet. He don't even own his championship ring anymore. I'm serious. Let that sink in. Ernie Hayello. Well, the thing is, these people don't want anyone to know what all he's going through. I'm quite sure Damon Jones bought his mother that house. His mother and stepfather, he probably bought that house during his playing time in the NBA. And of course, they're going to put up the house for their kid. But I don't know how many years he played in the league. I don't know if he got a pension. See, Pat Bev, once you play 10 years in the NBA, you get a pension. No, he can't bail him out. If LeBron bail him out, that's basically saying, hey, I'm guilty. He can't do that. LeBron don't want no involvement in anything that's going on. But your name is already going around, buddy. You can't escape it. You are tied to this. Your name is involved. How would he know that you're not playing? Somebody on the Lakers staff give it to him? Did Rich Paul give it to him? You gonna want Rich to jump on that sword, I know. Oh, little tiny hand.
Man, I tell you, bro, I said that I would do anything for you, man.
You know I would, man. I thank you. I owe you so much. It was like, look here, tiny hands. I'm gonna tell you, your ass is going down. It ain't gonna be Bron.
Rich, I'm gonna need you to say that you gave that information to Damon. Yep, that's I'm gonna need that to be safe. Yep.
But we would lose Clutch, all of our clients.
I'm the only one that count. No, you just gonna turn the company over to somebody else. Right? You're gonna still do Rich, you're gonna still do you. All right? You're gonna be good. I got you forever. You know that. So you good.
But I would be ridiculed. I won't be allowed in NBA arenas.
It's just for right now. We're gonna fix all that. Don't worry about it. I got you. But I'm gonna need you to say that to be safe. I don't feel safe out here.
Yeah, so exactly. So Rich Paul yeah, Rich Paul is involved because he's attached to LeBron. So because he's attached to LeBron, well, 50% keep opening up his mouth about the investigation when he's at the point of an investigation. He's dealing with his own legal problems. And now he's trying to explain how does it go. And it's a sticky situation. Is they gonna roll over on the mob? But if Damon Jones saying he finna talk the walk, baby. Gotta talk the walk. Man, that's all they into. Yes, it's a major problem because well, it's a major problem for professional athletes that they want to drug in the mud. Because it's a lot of people that don't want to making this money. You looked at Tony Allen's situation, man. It's like they blow it up to be bigger than what it is. I didn't even want to make a video about Tony. But I'm gonna have to really blow it up and give it the light it needs so I can put the proper spin on it. Because the way they doing it is like, look, another NBA player's in trouble and they putting him up there with Damon Jones. You know what I'm saying? So that's not even fair. He ain't got nothing to do with that. And it was like, this is why I advocate for people not to do drugs. Don't smoke weed. Don't do any of this stuff, man. You don't need it. You really don't need it. Some people think they need it. Without it, they'd be very violent. So It calms them down. But, you know, it's just, it's unfortunate. For what he was pulled over for, they'd have let almost 90% of anybody else go. I would have never seen another player get treated as such, you know? Yeah, man, I mean, shoot, if you think about it, that's a bit of a problem. And that's a freight train. And now I'm mad. I arrive right as the freight train shows up. So it's too late. I have to endure. Bronny is involved too. He's gonna be,
Can I just say it was me, Papa? If I said it was me, Papa, they might let it go. Cause when I was like a kid, I didn't know.
LeBron gonna be like, let me talk to the lawyers. That might work. Yep. Hold on, Rich. You might not have to do it. You can say Bronny accidentally told him. Better yet, Bryce. Yeah, I'm thinking Bryce. Because Bronny's in the league. That might mess him up. Yep, Bryce did it. Oh, what about you, Zuri? Yep. You told Uncle Damon, right? Daddy wasn't playing, right? Yeah, we're going to use Zuri.
hey, I'm telling you, man, Bron ain't going down at all. Don't even expect it. Don't think there's going to be a handcuff, perp walk. No. Nothing happens to Bron. They will make sure of it. Every which way it go, nothing happens to Bron. Of course, if push come to shove, he gonna shove somebody right in front of the bus. If it means he get to walk. All right, that wasn't bad. 3 minutes. It could be Savannah and the kids. It could be all of it. It don't matter. They don't want LeBron going down. You know that. But Damon Jones, he just got arraigned and they already talking deal. Like he's ready to deal. So he pled not guilty. He will never go to trial. It won't be day one of no trial at all. Damon Jones is ready to tell. He ready to talk the walk, baby. He want this over with. He was in the NBA on the Lakers, and that needs to be investigated. Why was he on the Lakers as a special coach who was just hanging around and wasn't hired. They was like, oh, he would just help guys out with their shooting and all of this. It's like, really? Then why didn't you hire him as an assistant coach? Why was he on the Lakers not being paid? Not on a payment roster of the Los Angeles Lakers. So somebody had to be paying Damon Jones. Who? That's the bigger question. That's the one everybody gonna need to find out. Who? Why is this happening? So, on that note, I'm gonna leave that bee in your bonnet, and we're gonna revisit that. But right now, I gotta go relax. Had a very trying day. Hit the like button up, and don't forget to go on the Patreon. We got a lot of good stuff on there for you. I mean, it's loaded. And we're only, 7 days in? And I think we're loaded damn near for the month. I'm out.